What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Goblin, and today I am coming in with a bit of a story for you guys, but before I dive into that, I want to mention a few things. First off, I want to thank you guys for helping me hit 100 subs on my PC channel. That's pretty fucking badass. The second thing I want to mention is that I am tired as hell. I didn't sleep last night, so I've been up for like 28 hours or some crazy shit like that. So this commentary is going to be kind of more chilled out, slow paced. I may stutter a bit more, than usual. I always stutter, but maybe just a tad bit more in this commentary. And it's definitely going to take a little longer to get to the point because honestly, I can't even fucking think straight. So yeah, but without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the topic. Let's go for 150 likes. And if you guys couldn't tell by the title, this story is of course about the time that I almost drowned. And this was actually pretty fucking spooky. This was spooky out of 10 for me at the time, because not only was it, I almost fucking drowned in a lake, but this was actually the first time that I'd ever been fishing. So I was like 7 or 8 at the time, and I believe I was in like 2nd grade, I want to say. I was either in 2nd or 3rd grade. If it was 3rd grade, then it was early 3rd grade. Either way, I was a fucking young kid, and it was the day off school. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna sit at home, play some Legos, furiously masturbate, the usual. And my dad was like, hey, we should try to go fishing. There's a fishing place near us, and it's cool. It's awesome. There's lots of fish. You can catch a fucking octopus. You can catch a fucking shark. You can catch megalodon. I'm like, wow, that's just amazing. Thank you so much, Dad. Thank you so much. Let's go. So, naturally, we went out and we got all our fishing supplies, and I was excited. I'd never been fishing. I'd heard things about it. I'd seen pictures of people catching, like, crazy cool stuff, and I was exaggerating, of course, when I was saying what is actually caught there. Really, it's just kind of like, little basic Midwest fish, because I live in a boring-ass fucking state called Illinois. But anyways, so I was all excited. I was all pumped up, and I was like, wow, this is just gonna be so fucking dank. This is gonna be so cush. This is going to be amazing. So we stopped at this little like fishing store and we picked up, I want to say it was like 2 rods, some fucking worms for bait, and I think we got, what was it that we got? We got something else. We got like something for the hook. I don't remember exactly what it was. I don't know anything about fishing. I'm not good at it, so I don't know how to be specific. So we're just going to say we bought fancy hooks. We're just going to leave it at that. So we bought all our, we got all our supplies. Excuse me, I can't fucking talk. I already mentioned that. And, we were all good to go. And I was like, wow, this is just going to be 10 out of 10 fucking amazing. I'm so excited. I'm going to catch like a shark. I'm going to catch like a naked lady. I'm going to catch my 2nd grade teacher that suddenly stopped showing up for work and we never saw her ever again. Maybe I'm going to catch her corpse and solve the case. Who fucking knows? So it's about like a 30, 45 minute drive from our house. So, we're sitting there, I'm all hyped up, messing around with the fishing rods in the back seat, just playing around with all the stuff we got, poking at the worms and the buckets and shit like that. And we finally got there after what seemed like a long-ass drive, mainly because I was just excited and every minute seemed like 10. So we got there and I was like, wow, this is just beautiful. This is just phenomenal. Look at that lake. I could definitely dig this. This is my shin diggity, So we pop the trunk, me and my dad, we pull out our fishing rods, and I had no fucking clue what I was doing. Neither did he. We didn't know what we were fucking doing. I don't know why he took me fishing if he had no clue how to fish. But we eventually figured it out, I think. I don't even know if we ever did it right. We never caught anything. But we had our little rods set, the little strings, the wire going through the little like circle hole entrance thingies that you gotta loop it through. We had it all fancy done. If any of you guys listening to this know how to fish, then you're probably laughing at me right now. And that's the point. You're supposed to laugh at my videos. Fuck yourself, laugh at me, faggot. But anyways, so basically, back on topic here, right? So we laced up the fishing poles, all was well, everything was going 10 out of 10, phenomenal. And, then we kind of cast them, and we didn't really know what we were looking for either, because like I said, I don't know why my dad was suddenly inspired to go fishing when he has no fucking clue how to do it. So we're just kind of sitting there for a while, all's going well, and I'm a bit too far back from the lake to really, like, see what I was, like, doing. I couldn't see if, like, my rod was being, like, pulled on a little bit or anything. And basically, to give you guys, like, an idea of the layout of this fucking shit shack, this little shithole lake. Basically, it's like you have this little like area with like a picnic table where we parked, and it was like an individual little area that you'd like rent out. And then there was a really steep slope full of like bushes and leaves and all that shit that led all the way like directly down into the lake. And if you were to fall like down into the lake, you could climb back up, but it'd be tough. You'd have to be on that fucking like Iron Man Hulk the Rock shit, climbing up the branches. It'd be like a movie scene, dude. That'd be some crazy shit. But anyways, so I moved up a little bit because I didn't really feel like I was close enough to see what the fuck was happening. So I move up and I stand on a log. I don't know what inspired my dumbass, my 7-year-old dumb shit mind to stand on a log that is circular and probably going to roll with any sort of pressure in any direction except for just directly down. So, you know, I got something, well, I thought I got something on my line. Maybe I got a fucking rock. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have anything and I was just flipping the fuck out having a seizure. I don't fucking know. So, you know, I kind of leaned forwards a little bit and I'm like, all right, you know, this is my catch. We're going to bring this home. We're going to cook this. I'm going to feed the whole fucking neighborhood. I'm going to feed the whole state of Illinois. I'm going to be the god of fishing. You know, my second grade classmates, the girls, they're going to be on my dick at this point. I'm swiping V cards at the age of 7. You know, I'm just left and right, just fucking bitches because I caught the biggest fish in my entire state, you know. And I was excited. I was like, damn, you know, this is what it's like. This is real action right here. This is some live action. I'm about to get into this. So I move up a little bit on the log and I kind of like angle myself in a bad position, which I didn't give a fuck at the time. And I go fucking tumbling. I straight up, I roll all the way down through the bushes. I got a bunch of cuts all over my arm and my chest and stuff like that. It didn't rip my shirt, but it kind of like, it scratched my back and my front, like it scratched my torso a whole lot, but it didn't like rip my shirt very badly anywhere. But, you know, all my arms were scratched up. There were just leaves, you know, sharp things, just brush, all that shit. I rolled down all the way down into the fucking lake. Thank God I knew how to swim. Because there's some kids who are like 5th graders, they don't know how to swim. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, you're gonna fucking drown one time. Like, when you go to the beach and you got a girlfriend, and your girlfriend's like, let's go to the beach. You know, you're gonna be there, and you're gonna be that pussy who's sitting there on your lawn chair reading, like, the next fucking Maxim magazine or whatever, like, pussy-ass magazine you want to read because you can't swim. And your girl's going to be in the water, and she's going to see a big, masculine, Hercules-looking motherfucker swimming, and she's just going to go suck his dick in the water, and you're not even going to realize it, you know? But anyways, back on topic. I rolled the fuck into that lake. And I rolled, and I went not too far out, but like far out enough where I actually had to swim back because I kind of like, it didn't really hit me that I'd fallen. Like, it happened so fast, you know? Like, sometimes when shit happens so quickly, like, it doesn't hit you that it just happened. It didn't hit me until I was like pretty much completely submerged under the water, and I was like, well, shit, okay. So, you know, I swam back to shore, and I was like, oh, fuck, because I couldn't climb up that on my own. I couldn't fucking climb up that. There was no way. It was too steep, you know, it had all these branches and shit. So my dad, like, lays down, and he sticks his arm out and pulls me up. You know, that was some heroic action right there. That was 10 out of 10 phenomenal. Otherwise, I would have fucking drowned. The Loch Ness Monster would have came and ate my ass. I would have been fucking done for. Or I would have just drowned myself and surrendered. You know, you ain't taking me alive, bitch. But anyways, so, you know, he pulls me up and I'm drenched. I smell like fucking shit. I'm bleeding on my arm, just my arms though. You know, my torso wasn't like that torn up. I just had some scratches that hurt. But, you know, my arms were kind of bloody just because I got scratched the fuck up on the way down. I smelled like shit. I had like mud and seaweed, not seaweed, I don't know. It's some dirty ass plant that was under the water. I had that all over me. So he didn't want me sitting in his car. He was not cool with that. He was like, nope, but we had to go home, you know, there's no way we're like still fishing after that. No, that doesn't fucking happen. Considering my dumbass just rolled down the lake, like, no, that's not happening. So, what this motherfucker makes me ride in the trunk, okay? And thank God he had one of those, like, open SUVs. So it's kind of like, let me think of a car, like a Honda Civic. If you guys know that, you know, like the open back, so you can see up to the driver's seat and everything. It's not like, you know, the shit where you tie someone up and kidnap them and then they gotta, like, break out in the action movies and shit. Nah, it's not like that. So I was sitting in the trunk, you know, of course, no seatbelts back there. We didn't have any towels, so I just kind of had to be wet and mess up the fucking trunk. And he kind of decided that the way to make it a little more fun for himself was to just turn as violently as fucking possible. So I'm slamming into the window, slamming into the fucking wall left and right on top of my guy. He found it funny, you know, maybe I found it cool at the time too, but it fucking sucked. And I finally made it home. And I took, I think, the longest shower of my life. I felt fucking filthy. That was like, no, 0 out of 10. I almost drowned. That was life-threatening. Fuck that. I hate fishing, you know? So I hopped in the shower, you know, did my thing, you know, washed every part of me, every inch of my magnificent, masculine, six-pack, chiseled body. You know, as you guys know, I am very chiseled. But, yeah, you know, that's just kind of how it played out. It was not a very fun time for me. It fucking sucked, and I hate fishing, and if you fish, fuck you. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go for 150 likes, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
California. I'm doing numbers, 5K a show, 50 days off the summer. Add it up, I'm doing numbers. I be low-key ballin', you should see my jumper.